Hello, it's time for another nail video. Today I have this one, which is next in line, and it's just like a glitter kind of like topper or something. It doesn't say that it's a top coat, but it's definitely not going to fill the nail and be opaque. So I did go ahead and get another color, which was this dark blue, and I'm going to put this on top of this one. So that's it. It's plain, it's simple, nothing too hard, just my kind of art. And I'm starting off with my peel off base coat because this is a bunch of glitter. So my peel off base coat. So the blue color that I got for today is Shelby, and Shelby is defined by Julep as navy ink cream, which I think is a pretty good definition. It is a very pretty dark blue, kind of pen ink kind of color. So navy ink sounds good to me. So let's go ahead and get this opaque on the nail. Alright, this is a Revlon Top Speed, which says it's a fast dry nail enamel. And it is in Celestial FX. Celestial FX. So I mean, on top of this dark color, it might look kind of like a galaxy. I can see some stars and some little moons and then some diamonds. Those are the big chunky glitters, and then it's got a whole bunch of little micro glitters, and they all look holographic. You can see they're all putting off some rainbows. And it is in a clear jelly, so that's why the color underneath would work. So let's go ahead and try it out. But I think it's probably going to be sparse on the chunks. We'll have to see. Let's see, coat 1. Yeah, a bunch of nothing. I mean, you can see a few of the micro glitters. I'm gonna have to dig for the chunky glitters. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get the clear jelly with the little glitters on, and then I'm gonna have to go fishing for some chunky glitters. And I was even shaking it the whole time I was drying, and still nothing. Oh, I got one. I got one of the diamonds. There's one of the diamonds. Can barely see it. Alright, so out of all of those nails, I got 2 diamonds to stick. That's it. No hearts, no moons. So I'm going to have to go fishing. One really good way to get a lot of the chunky glitters is to put like a drop of the polish on the paper or your workstation somewhere, and then just take like a toothpick and dig out the glitters. But I think that's so wasteful and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to try fishing, which is when you like pump and you just do a lot of fishing with the brush to get the big chunky glitters on the brush. You're probably not going to want to wipe it, so it's going to be really thick and you're going to have a big dollop. So that's going to be the trick, but I'm going to try and do it. So we'll fan out for that and try to show you what I mean. So see, there's a star. So I'm going to try to clean off the back of the brush so I don't get all of that on me. So right there, there's a star and a diamond. So again, I want to try and brush off the brush as much as possible. Flip it over. And there we go. So there I have a star and a diamond, and I'm going to have to do that for all of the nails. So there's the diamond, there's the star. So I'm going to have to do that again. Let's try and get it a little more where you can see it. So up and down, pull it out, and there are 2 stars at the top. So we're just going to scrape off the brush as much as possible. And because the stars, can you see them? Yeah, I messed up my polish, oh no. Because the stars are up high on the brush, I'm going to use that part of the brush to put the stars on. So now I have 2 stars on my finger. Just do a quick sweep. Okay, this one has a star and a diamond, so I want to be really careful when I'm wiping it off. So here's the star and the diamond, and a star and a diamond on that one. Alright, so it's just the same process over and over. I'm going to go ahead and do fast forward. Whew, that was harder than it should have been. I did actually spill a drop when I was, once I got to this finger, I had so much trouble getting any of them to come out, even on the dipping method of the brush. So I turned it over trying to get the brush on the sides, and I spilled some. And I did not get any moons on this hand. None of the moons came out until this finger. And it's drying kind of matte, not all the way matte, but it's definitely not really like shiny. Feels pretty dry already, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with my top coat. I'm still waiting on you guys to tell me what this is. Nobody has commented on my last video if you know what exactly this is. It is no name, but it is Essie. And here we go. And that is the finished look. It is kind of a no tools required. As I said, the easiest way with this particular glitter to get the big chunky glitters out would just be to use a toothpick and waste nail polish on a piece of paper or whatever. But I did not use any tools, and this is the outcome. And don't forget to check the time at the bottom of the screen. And that is it, plain and simple. It's not quite like a galaxy because it's pretty sparse on the chunky glitters, and the micro glitters, the little holographic glitters, don't really look like stars or galaxy or anything, but it's still a pretty cute design. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!